You spend hours memorizing advanced vocabulary lists, yet your practice essays are still stuck at a band 6. The problem lies in how examiners actually read your work. They do not reward complex words isolated on a page. They look for words that naturally fit together. These natural pairings are called collocations. In this video, we will take a repetitive, low-scoring essay sentence and upgrade it to a band 7 using this exact method. If you have one of your own recent practice essays nearby, grab it so you can follow along with the transformation. Mastering collocations is the critical bridge between robotic memorization and native-level academic fluency. Let's define what a collocation actually is. It is a highly specific, natural pairing of words that a native speaker expects to hear or read. For example, to describe a large amount of cars clustered on a road, a non-native speaker might use the incorrect pairing thick traffic. But native English speakers exclusively use a specific alternative, heavy traffic. This concept connects directly to the IELTS lexical resource criteria, which determines 25% of your total writing score. Looking at the official IELTS grading rubric for a band 7, it states explicitly that an awareness of style and collocation is evident. The rubric links higher bands to the flexible use of these style choices. Without them, the writing remains tied to the band 6 descriptor of limited flexibility, regardless of how advanced the individual words might be. We can see this problem in practice by auditing a sample low-scoring Task 2 sentence. Here is our draft. Recent research done by Harvard University shows a big amount of people can't find jobs. The first weak word is done. While it is grammatically correct, it lacks any academic authority. Next, we have the phrase big amount. This is a repetitive, low-level descriptor that examiners see constantly. Finally, we encounter a stylistic error at the end, the use of the contraction can't. Contractions cost you points because they violate the strict formal tone required in the academic Task 2 essay. Overall, while this sentence is easily understandable, its vocabulary signals basic proficiency rather than academic mastery. To fix these weak points, we turn to the Academic Collocations List, or ACL. This list is organized by headwords, typically the main noun or verb driving your thought. By looking up the headword research, we find academic pairings like conducted research and empirical research. Searching the headword amount, we find higher-level pairings like vast amount. And searching argument yields compelling argument, instantly strengthening your opinion statements. Now, it is tempting to use this tool to overstuff your sentences and try to sound smart. Resist that urge. Choosing the most natural pairing is always better than choosing a complicated word, which often triggers point deductions for clunky lexical chunks. Using the ACL ensures that your word pairings meet the specific frequency and style expectations of academic examiners. Now that we have identified the correct pairings, let's apply them to our draft sentence. We swap the weak verb, done, for the academic pairing, empirical research conducted. We replace the repetitive phrase, big amount, with the precise pairing, vast amount. And we fix our tone by expanding the contraction can't into its formal state, cannot. Here is our final comparison. The original reads, recent research done by Harvard University shows a big amount of people can't find jobs. Our revision reads, recent empirical research conducted by Harvard University shows a vast amount of people cannot find jobs. This simple, targeted swap shifts the text straight into band 7 territory, and we did it without relying on a massive vocabulary. Download the Academic Collocations List today. Audit just one practice paragraph from your own work and challenge yourself to upgrade 3 basic words.